Hello guys, I'm talking about Baby Driver today. I'm gonna try and keep this one a little bit shorter. Let me know what you guys think about the length of my videos. Am I too long-winded? Do you want them to be shorter? Do you want them to be longer? Let me know. But this one, I don't really have a lot to say. What I was afraid was gonna happen with Baby Driver ended up happening, which was that I didn't see it in theaters, I waited too long, it got overhyped, and I didn't really like it very much. Uh, it's just nothing special to me. It didn't do anything original that I haven't seen done better by another movie. And I feel like that was because it couldn't really decide what it wanted to be. Because in ways it tried to be like this stylish, cool, like thriller, but it didn't do that as well as Drive, for example. And it tried to have this really emotional, hook with the main character, but it didn't do that as well as Kingsman. And it had this really cool kind of retro soundtrack, but it didn't even do that as well as Guardians of the Galaxy. And then it tried to be funny at times, and it didn't do that as well as literally every other Edgar Wright film. It's really not funny, basically at all, which I was really disappointed by. So yeah, it doesn't really do anything new or interesting or special. That doesn't mean that it's terrible, but it's not original. I don't like Ansel Elgort pretty much at all. I have like no. I don't think I've ever seen him in anything before because he's basically only done young adult stuff before this. But I thought he was pretty bad. There are several reasons why that could be. I think partially I'm not a fan of him as an actor. But I also think it's partially the casting. I don't think that he is this character. Baby was a very confusing character to me because he's very stoic and he's like, blah. But he also is he's like charming and like, ooh, like a suave guy, and he like dances around and stuff. And Ansel Elgort to me was just not that at all. Like at all. He totally didn't pull it off. The script didn't do him any favors either. The script is not very good. In regards to the rest of the acting, Jamie Foxx is great. Jamie Foxx is the best part about the movie, bar none. He's funny, he's believable, he's realistic. The rest of the performances are fine. John Hamm is fine. But they can only do so much with this script, which is pretty bland. Also, in reference to that, the female characters are really bad. The female characters in the movie are just props, and their only purpose is to affect the male characters, which is always really shitty. I did not like that at all. So, to sum it up, there's some cool car chases, I guess, and it's well made, I guess. It's got better than decent cinematography, but it's not memorable. I was watching it and I was like, I'm fine with this, it's whatever, until I got to the very end, and the very end made me so mad because it's so tidy and clean and nice, and I don't buy it. That's horseshit. Like, you expect me to believe that a person who's as well connected, like in the crime world, and as powerful as Kevin Spacey's character was, you expect me to think that Baby isn't gonna get shanked the second he walks into prison? Like, I just don't. That's not how that works. And even if he survived, even if he made it out, like, he's a criminal now. Unfortunately, that's not really how the criminal justice system in America works. You don't get to just, like, get out of prison and then everything's fine. Everything's fine and dandy. So I really hated the end. The end was my least favorite part about the whole thing, except for his name. Baby's name is Miles. His name is Miles. And I was ready to give this movie 3 stars and forget about it and be like, whatever, it's fine, I don't care. But then they told me that his name is Miles, and it made me so mad that I'm giving it 2.5 stars, because that's so stupid. So that's pretty much it. That's all I have to say about Baby Driver. Didn't like it, didn't like the end. at all. But I can recognize that it's fine. It's a well-made movie. I'll probably never watch it again, but if you like it, I think I understand why. So like, whatever, 2.5 stars out of 5. Again, let me know what you think about the length. Is this a good length? Do you want longer? Do you want shorter? And I'll be back more with some new movies soon.